Welcome back. GSL, Taste and Toast is here. Taste Toast is the casting Archon. And we have some very sick games you've already seen.
We've seen two complete onages.
It's going to be pretty epic, man.
After those
I just want to watch Finn and Nesty fight. It'll be like watching two pirate ships crash into each other.
As of right now, Nesty is the legal guardian of ASD. I don't care if ASD is 20 years old, man. He is now the legal guardian. Any money that ASD wins goes into Nesty's bank account. That's how hard he owned him.
Like child celebrities or whatever?
Yeah.
Sometimes they have corrupt parents that just take all the money.
Yeah. We have another good match coming up.
We do. We have another great match coming up here. And should we bust this out?
We should bust this out. Guys,
so we know
awesome
we have this new thing. This is the Laugh Out Loud jokes for kids.
No,
we scribbled out for nerds. And now whenever we have downtime, I'm going to test this out right now.
Do a joke. Let's see if it's funny.
Hold on 1 second.
Do it.
What do you call a bear with no ears?
What?
B.
See, that's pretty good, man. That's a joke.
One more. Right, ready?
All right.
Hold on. Give me a second. Flip to a random page. What do you call a fossil that never does any work?
What?
A lazy bones.
Oh, my God.
So now if we ever get a crash or an game, we got to kill time, we'll be ready.
This is a funny book, man.
It's a good
we
book.
tested it. We got this while we were in Providence doing MLG. We just saw this book, and we started reading jokes to each other, and it's actually really funny.
Yeah, it's a funny book.
Yeah.
So,
Laugh Out Loud jokes for nerds.
For nerds. It was for kids. No, we changed that.
No.
It's for nerds now.
Kids? They don't have any say.
Well, there are some nerd kids that might be nerds, but...
Oh, that's true. Then it's perfect for them.
But not all nerds will be kids. It's like some squares are what is it? Some squares can be rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. There you go.
That's true.
There you go.
All squares are rectangles.
All squares are rectangles, not some. Excuse me. All squares.
All nerds are kids, but
I know that, but I screwed up the phrase.
All nerds are kids, but not all kids are nerds.
There you go.
There you go.
And not necessarily all nerds are kids. They were kids at one point in time. Nobody can cheat that.
I don't know, man.
I was
still feel like
actually
a kid
never
a lot of the time. I don't know.
I am. Yeah.
I'm a man child.
When I was born, actually, I had facial hair. I was never a kid.
When I was born, I had facial hair. It never grew back.
We don't have our player in the game yet.
Yeah.
So
Lucky versus GanZI is going to be pretty good. Lucky from FXO has been kicking ass. Got second at IPL 3, I believe it was.
I think it was IPL 3.
Yes, and
it wasn't 4.
He's actually eliminated Nanawa twice, something Nesty has not been able to do. Eliminated him twice from Code A, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And of course, his opponent GanZI, just a very good Terran who's been doing very well. His TVZ, spectacular. It's gonna be a good series. Probably much closer than the series we just watched. Those two series, like the most one-sided, silly games. Like we could have taken anyone watching and put them in against those two players, Nesty and 4GG. It would look the same. Pretty much the same.
I can't believe how good 4GG, who's Finn, the Eddie Finn now. I cannot believe how good he is.
It's pretty scary.
It's actually something else.
He said in an interview that he is completely capable of winning GSL this next season. It's true. It
looks like it.
His level looked like, okay, you're actually... I can't compare you exactly right now to like MMA and MVP. I need to see more games. But to outclass July Zerg that hard...
It's like July Zerg never had a shot in that game.
Never even close. Like, one player way outplayed the other.
He was a struggle nerd that game.
He was a struggle nerd. You know, like when you're a little kid and you're having temper tantrum, like your parent holds you, you're trying to...
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
It's like me when I play Demon Souls. I'm a struggle nerd right now.
You're a struggle nerd, dude.
It's tough being a struggle nerd, but sometimes you have to struggle.
That's actually what it's all about.
It sucks.
But you know what? Being a struggle nerd builds character.
It does.
You're struggling with something, you keep with it until you're no longer, like you finally break your arm free.
It's like
you start slapping your mom's head.
You know when I become a struggle nerd actually is when I'm trying to take my jacket off, if like I've been sweating on it, that big heavy jacket, and then I get it down my arms, and then I actually got to be like a struggle nerd because I can't get it off. And then I feel like I can't breathe. I'm like, get it off. I get like claustrophobia for a second.
You're so funny. Oh, my God.
Struggle nerds.
Struggle nerds.
So, will Let's see here. Will Lucky win this game? What do you think? What is going on? Actually?
I don't know.
Jay, we might need to get like an update because I actually don't know.
GanZI doesn't. You know what? We have a book for this.
Oh, you get a book. All right.
I'm going to ask you.
Right.
I'm going to tell you a joke.
All right,
you ready? You want to laugh?
Yeah, I wanna
okay,
laugh.
let's go. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Barry.
Barry who?
Let's bury the hatchet and be friends again. Oh, wow. See, I didn't even pre-screen that. I just like to do this. Be like,
Go. Do another one.
what do you get when you cross a dog and a daisy?
What?
A cauliflower. It's a pretty good vegetable. I don't know. That's a pretty bad joke, though.
That was pretty bad. All right, go.
What does a cat say when it's surprised?
What?
Me wow. Oh, boy.
All right, let me try one.
That book.
Oh, no, they're in the game now. All right.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
God.
There we go.
All right. They want that GSL Code S pendant so badly. Lucky, our Zerg player, is
Taking out
damn
Nanawa
good.
and Nada. Two
What is that?
serious beasts.
Turning Nanawa Nada into a struggle nerd? Oh, my God.
He's taking out a P and a T. Can he take out another T?
I don't know. I would assume yes, but, Nada is also kind of fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, he has. He certainly has. Nanawa has not, though. Nanawa's just gotten better and better. But this was a bit ago. This was before the MLG where Nanawa truly broke out. So we will see.
There's GanZI always looking handsome as ever.
He's a handsome guy.
He is.
Well. Lost to Puzzle MC, as you see there. But that's TDP. A matchup he's not as good at as his TVZ.
Well, let's see what he can do here against Lucky. It is Crossfire, so that does require a very specific way to play the map. Zerg have to counter constantly. And Terran obviously have to guard against that counter, but it's also a little bit more than that, too. It's hard for the Zerg to get the fourth base. It can be very tough for the Terran to get the third base. So those will play factors as well. Mutalisks, I think, are superb on this map, although we do see Roachling all-ins from time to time.
Yeah, a lot of this map oftentimes comes down to the Terran wanting to do a very strong two-base push from the high ground. So we'll see if GanZI wants to go for a game like that, or he wants to play a bit of a longer game, maybe take a third, possibly even a fourth base.
Whoa, look at that graphic. We just made the screens turn like that.
Oh my God. Code A has it so good.
Code A, these Code A guys don't know how good they have it, man.
They are so spoiled.
No longer casting nonstop TDTs and Code S. I think I might just give Wolf my job. All right. Let's go. Let's see who's going to be the victor this time and who's going to look like the struggle nerd. We're going to find out very soon with Lucky against GanZI here in the GSL Code A, not Code S. If you tend to watch a lot of Code A, please check our Toast and I out. GSL Code S is what we normally cast.
I wonder if there's anyone that watches Code A but not Code S. I don't think so.
I could see somebody being confused and thinking, not being good at what the alphabet means in situations like this. Being like, oh, maybe Code A is better. It's like A class, but actually S class. I guarantee you with the amount of viewers we have, somebody thought that. Somebody's like, wait, what? What? All right, in the upper right, we have a player. He's got his rabbit's foot.
Epic so lucky.
He's got his horseshoe.
He's got his horseshoe ready.
4-leaf clover.
Yep. That special feather, whatever, lucky feather. Let's see if his opponent walked under a ladder. His ID?
Slayers, GanZI.
Did you break a mirror today, GanZI?
We're going to find out. What is that, 7 years of bad luck?
Yeah, man. You got to take that seriously. Do you want to be unlucky for 7 years?
Did a black cat cross his path? Whoa, settle down there. Proxy, what did you just knock off our table?
The mouse.
Okay, all right.
I have a new mouse today.
Does this actually work? Can you do this?
What, build a barracks right there?
But I mean, won't he just see it?
Yeah, I would say so.
No, he doesn't.
Oh my God.
Oh.
A direct click.
What?
That's the closest to seeing it without seeing it that you could ever think of. That is actually the most insane proxy placement. If Lucky just sends a drone down haphazardly.
No.
He sees that, but he sends it exactly to make the expand because Lucky is so good. Wowzers. Just
Oh my
wowzers.
God. What? Are you serious?
Oh my God.
I can't believe that.
And he's actually already
Oh
made.
my God.
Now the Marines just pop out right there. All right, so
If I had-
Lucky's in a lot of trouble.
If I had daughters, GanZI would be allowed to marry them. This is just insane.
You'd give him a nice dowry.
Yeah, I would. I'd give him all my goats. Now,
Sick. You got a lot of goats.
okay.
And now Lucky's like, oh, I'm very unlucky here. I am not prepared for this.
We thought the only unlucky one here would be that rabbit that's missing a foot, but actually,
This is actually where you cancel that hatchery at the national.
yeah,
after
he
these are up.
has to cancel it.
There's no
I don't know if he
possibility.
knows that or not.
Well,
Because
he
there's a
should.
stressful moment. Well, you know, the adrenaline's going to be
Yeah.
running. He might be like, maybe I can kill this.
And he's actually going to keep it.
All right.
He's decided to keep it. And even though he might be thinking, well, it's one barracks, I can do this. But with the placement of these buildings, this hatchery is going to die.
Yeah,
The
no
hatchery,
doubt.
You can count the hatchery dead.
The hatchery's going to be at half health by the time the lings get down there.
Yeah, and he has to wait for more and more. I mean, he has a lot of lings making, but with the 2 barracks in these positions, there we go, trying to run by. Oh, man, taking damage on 2, losing 1. More and more Marines
I
will
am
pop
seeing
out.
some of the most impressive, some of the most impressive TVZ strats I've seen in a long time today, guys.
Well,
I mean, some of these strats are actually inspiring me. Like, you really have to, like, try that out and practice it a lot. So, damn. And, you know, this Wallon's going to be done the very moment the lings go around.
well, so basically he let the hatchery finish so that he could have 5 Zerglings trapped by a bunker. That's an interesting
He might
choice.
even actually just GG. I don't know.
Well, I think he's just going to do some sort of all-in. He's gotten both gases and getting speed, so it's definitely a Baneling all-in, I would say, coming up. But seriously, that was really poor decision-making to allow that hatchery to finish, and literally what he's gained out of that is 5 Zerglings that are trapped. He has 5 Zerglings that made it out alive of those eggs. I guess he's going to make 4 more, so he's going to have 9 Zerglings on the side. I don't like the decision overall. I don't know. I mean, it's a hard place to be in, but against these 2 full bunkers, even wiping that out, GanZI is just, like, so many worlds ahead.
Well, you know what? It's 2 bunkers, not even just 1.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. But just the placement of it, that was always going to fall. So, he's about to use a ton of supply to remove these bunkers. He's making that Baneling nest. May even remove it with some Banelings, which is going to get GanZI even more ready. He already has 1 bunker at home. And once he sees Banelings, I guarantee he'll make another one.
all right, let's see if this works. I honestly, guys, see no way that Lucky would be able to recover from this.
Yeah.
I just do
Well,
not see that
there we
happening.
go. He's definitely going to remove these bunkers without too much of a fight. Just spending Banelings and some Zerglings. But now he's given away exactly what he's doing, exactly where he's at, what he's using his larva on. He's making a single drone now, so he's actually going to expand off of this. He's got 20 lings and 24 drones against 29 SCVs.
Okay, so the hatch is on the way. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do from here.
Well, it's a tough situation. He's already lost a hatchery. He's already spent so much of what should have been drones on Zerglings. Of course, he had to break out of there with this much speed. But right now, he's just making Zerglings, man. That's it. He's making another hatchery and Zerglings. It's kind of a middle of the road. He's not being super decisive on what he wants to do here.
And I think in this situation, actually, middle of the road is the one thing you cannot do.
Yeah.
You know, you never play a middle of the road style game when you're behind because you're just going to stay exactly where you are. Mm-hmm. You need to take risks.
You know, if he, well, I just hate the decision so much to give up a hatchery for like 10 Zerglings. It seems so counterproductive.
Well,
you know,
I think
you cancel it and then remaking your main. He already has another hatchery. He has insane
well, he just had
drone
a brain fart, man.
There's-
With that was like not a strategy.
We never really see Zergs cancel the hatchery. It's so rare.
I don't know
I think
why
that
they
Zergs
don't.
should cancel it more often. I mean,
Yeah.
especially this map where you have the destructible rocks down the other ramp. You can't actually just have an insane amount of drones and later expand somewhere else. And then they have all these
Oh,
Marines
this
up
is
there.
smart. He's actually just going to push out. Now, there's Marauders there, so he can actually run back with the Marines. I don't know if he will, but he
He's
can.
kind of clumped, so these Banelings could do a good job here. GanZI. Oh, boy.
You know what?
Yeah,
that was just a terrible decision.
Yeah, GanZI pushing out with those Marines and Marauders. Not sure exactly what he wanted to accomplish with that.
Well, considering he saw the Banelings, that's a bit surprising.
Yeah.
I guess now he knows, well, you know, he has to remake the Banelings, so I could just keep applying pressure.
Yeah, he's kind of trading all his infantry units for drones right now by forcing pure Zergling production. But once again, it's going to get taken out. This is like what the Zerg player wants to see, is easy-to-kill armies. And look at this. Now the Spy, 53 to 61. Morlings on the way for Lucky. He may, after killing all those armies so easily and relatively cost-efficiently, go for a counterattack, Ling Baneling.
He is, actually. It's exactly what he's doing now. 20 Banelings on the way.
That's a lot of Banelings on the way.
Look, GanZI is going to be kicking himself if he loses this.
Yeah, this is
because this is actually inexcusable, guys.
Inexcusable. Tasters will never forgive him for this.
I will not. It's not forgivable. All right, let's... I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, that's a lot of Banelings. There's definitely going to be a ton of damage done at the minimum. So here we go. Zerglings running in, and here go the Banelings. A lot of them do go down already, but there's a lot of SCVs down there he might be able to kill off. Most of the Banelings are now gone, but he's actually going up the ramp. And damaging, well, killing off a couple bunkers, which is nice. I'm surprised he didn't actually go for some more SCVs, but looks like he actually wants to go for the kill. He continues to make more Zerglings. Let's probably see some more Banes made.
He needs to, like, lift his command center and wall in with that up there.
Yeah, well, you know, now he's making a lot more Marauders. Stim is almost done. More Banes on the way. He did knock down those 2 depots, so will GanZI remake those in time? Looks like he's going to make a strong
kind of a
building
weird game here.
Definitely a weird game. A lot of stress here. The winner in Code S, that's quite a prize. And here we go. More Banelings coming up. They're going to have to go for that depot. And almost kill that barracks. In fact, I think the barracks probably will fall here.
Barracks said 16, now 8, 7, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
And, well, more Banelings coming up. SCVs coming in as well. And will he get these Marines? And no, so many Red Marines left over. Pretty good job there. With saving that many Marines. But, I mean, he has medevacs now. So we just see Lucky continue to make a ton of Zerglings. He's done drones, man. He's at 32 drones.
Yeah.
In fact, he's making another hatchery. Interesting. Looks like he just wants to be able to get that macro back on track.
You know, I have to say, I'm a little bit disappointed in GanZI in this game.
Well,
he kind of took a great position, and he did probably the only thing he needed to do to even give Lucky a chance.
Well, you know, I think he was hoping that Lucky went into just pure drones and had not enough Lings out, because once you get in their natural, if they don't already have units, then it's going to be something that's very hard to recover from.
Oh my God!
And just picks him up. So that's going to be pretty scary for Lucky. He has medevacs on the way to his base. In the meantime, looks like he wants to counterattack. But with this many barracks out for GanZI, I think he's going to be all right.
Oh, man. You know, I feel like I'm watching 2 guys take turns falling down the stairs this game. All right, GG.
But that guy fell down the last set of stairs into the wood chipper.
Yeah.
So
it was
GanZI
straight up
takes
Fargo.
1-0.
You seen Fargo?
I haven't.
You have not?
No, I have not.
What?
Sorry?
You haven't seen Fargo?
No, I haven't seen Fargo.
Why is it like you haven't seen the good movies? I'm not even a movie guy.
I don't know.
Watch Fargo. You will actually think
too much of my life has been spent playing Starcraft, so I've missed like every movie ever.
Go watch Fargo. Don't watch it with your girlfriend; it'll stress her out. But
oh, really?
Fargo. It's what's a stressful movie.
I'd like to stress her out.
So, guys, honestly, that was kind of a sloppy game.
Yeah.
The start of the game, I was in love with GanZI, but then after a while,
well, those attacks he was doing were, I mean, I see what he was doing, and it did work. So, all right. But, you know, crisis management is something it takes a long time to get good at. There's very few players that I think have good crisis management. Very, very few.
Yeah, and then
I'm talking like, and these players aren't even necessarily the best players, but they're the ones with the most experience. Players like Boxer, you get Boxer into a crisis management, not in a head position, a crisis management position. He can get really cost effective and be very smart about his moves.
It's so shocking that the hatchery was not canceled that game. You know?
No one really cancels it. And the thing is, on a lot of maps, I'm like, okay, I get why you're not canceling it. On that map, I'm like, the rocks are right there. You can actually bypass bunkers completely.
Well, and if you look at the barracks and the bunker and the depot, like, there's no way.
The thing is, I look at that and I'm like, my hatchery's dead, no matter what.
Yeah.
Do I want a hatchery in my main, losing just one drone and some minerals from a cancel, or do I want 10 Zerglings? Not 10, 9. Do I want 9 Zerglings?
It's 5 of which will be isolated.
That's how much it gave him total. 9
Marooned
Zerglings from there.
behind the minerals. No way to get back home.
Yeah, I don't know. I never liked that choice. I don't like it. I'd rather see him try to be creative in some way.
Hopefully, game number 2 will be a little bit better.
Well, it's going to be on Daybreak, so I definitely think so. Daybreak, a huge map, one we do not see all ends on.
We generally don't. We have from the Zergs.
Nestea did in that game, but we'll see what Lucky has planned and GanZI as well.
Get on Twitter. Hashtag. No. It's not a hashtag moment. I'm actually still programmed for the finals. Add us on Twitter.
By the way, guys, you guys did a great job on Twitter. We actually had it trending worldwide GSL from the finals. So you guys kicked serious ass. And seriously, that helps to grow esports hugely. You know how badly so many companies want their stuff trending and it never does because they're just these companies.
There's jobbers.
Yeah, but we have esports trending that's going to bring in more sponsorship dollars, more viewers, everything. It's a great thing you guys do. Keep it up. But anyways, Daybreak, map number 2. Can Lucky come back? I think he has a good shot, man. He's a very good Zerg player.
Well, we're going to find out soon as Lucky is taking on GanZI in game number 2 here. GSL Code A. Actually, faster games I was actually expecting, Artosis. Ain't no brakes on this crazy train.